I hope this roller coaster of a Lent is going well for you, because right now it's kind of crazy to me. Or at least it's surreal, because we are in Lent. We are in a penitential season, and we're giving up a whole crap ton of stuff because of this virus that's going around. Now, I'm not trying to downplay the virus. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's just the overlap is amazing to me. How the timing seems providential. And it's very interesting to take the route of overanalyzing when such a thing happens. I mean, we're dealing with a worldwide scale. We're dealing with friends and family potentially being sick. We're dealing with a lot of stuff. And, to a certain extent that is reasonable. But the focus, when you go on Facebook and Twitter, when you go on social media, is very much on the coronavirus. And even in Catholic areas, it's about, the suspension of sacraments, or the conditional aspects of the sacraments now because of some of the bishops, or most bishops. But the reality is we're still in Lent, and we're still called to sacrifice and to tie our sacrifices to God and His sacrifice. So it's really kind of, from that, it's kind of surreal that it's all happening now. Like, I'm currently in Exodus 90, and it's a program for men that focuses on prayers, asceticism, and fraternity. And, it's really helped me through this, because it's really helped me focus on what I need to focus on, what my priorities are, not getting too distracted with information. Even though, I have a master's degree in statistics. I don't think I've ever said that before, but it's, I'm very aware and able to, of the documents coming out, like, pretty much on a daily basis. And I can understand most of what's being said. It's just a matter of, you don't want to overwhelm yourself with stuff that you can't do anything about. Now, that's not saying you can't wash your hands and be careful. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the things where your, governors and presidents are making decisions based off generalized data about the entire population. You don't really have any say in that like they do. And so that information being berated at you, or that information that you're seeking out, can be looked at as a distraction from what you should be doing. And so we're in Lent. Appreciate the fact that you have God who's always there through all the suffering, and that this is a great opportunity to reflect on your prayer life, your fraternity, and your asceticism. What do you focus on that's too much, too distracting? Do you pray that much during the day? Do you have a time to pray? And do you hang out? Do you talk to? I guess you wouldn't really hang out that much right now, but do you mingle with people who, in some form or another, who you all have the same goal of following God, and you discuss things that matter to you, and that will help you with your relationship with God. Not to say you're using them. That's not what I'm talking about. But, I've been told, or I have this understanding that when it comes to friends are people that you lock arms with, going the same direction, and that if someone needs help, that you help them, and you continue going in that direction. And this direction for us is God. And so that's what we're doing. And even through this stuff, what's going on now, we're still communicating. We're still talking on our phones, checking in on each other, and we're trying to understand, or we're trying to help each other when we can, because this is a very unique situation. Having a lot of things that, I took for granted just being taken away from you. And so, I'm really glad I'm part of Exodus 90 because it helped me prepare for something like this, unknowingly. I mean, it's not like they had any idea. That's not what I'm saying. But it refocused what I should be focused on. And that's, God and family and and friends and how to deal when tragedy or something like, I don't want to say like this, but it does kind of fit that description, where something drastic happens and you have to adapt your life. Because, reflecting on this during these last 69 days, I've also lost my grandfather. And so, I had surgery. I tore a back muscle. Like, I've had a lot of things happen for me. Obviously I'm nowhere near the places where people are dying. Like, that's not what I'm saying. That's not the comparison. But it's I appreciate what's going on in the sense that I'm not just saying, I'm not just falling to despair. How I can unite my sufferings with God, and because He's always there. That's what's important. That's, and showing my kids that example and teaching them what I can during this time. Like, that's important. And I don't want to pretend that I'm suffering the most, because I'm not. It's the fact that I'm just relating my experiences with you, because my experiences are helping to are an opportunity. Like, everyone's experiences of suffering are an opportunity for sanctifying grace, for coming closer to God. And this is no different. This is just on a huge scale, and we should take advantage of it, especially us Catholics. This is Lent. Don't forget it.